Hey, what's up? This is your boy Lewis again. Today we're going to see how to install Ubuntu. Latest version, you can go to the official page, which as of today, May 5th, 2020, it's version 20.04 LTS. And you can just go to the official page of Ubuntu and you can go ahead and download it. Okay, so just click right here on the download and you can go ahead and pick this version right here, Ubuntu desktop, and you click that green button right there and it'll start downloading. Okay, I am not going to download it because I already have it, so just exit out of that. Okay, so right after you have exit out of Ubuntu and your file has downloaded into a ISO file, make sure you keep that either in your desktop or in your downloads folder. So we'll go ahead and open up our VMware workstation, and the latest version, it's 15. I believe 15.5 has already come out, or it's in the process of coming out very soon. So alright, we'll go ahead and create our new virtual machine right here, and we'll just go ahead and use the typical settings. Alright, so let's go ahead and click next right here, and then right here where it says installer disk, select that option right here. Go ahead and click the browse button right there, and let's go over where you have your Ubuntu file, the one that you downloaded. After that, click next, and we're gonna go ahead and put our login information. So let's say Lewis Geek, with today's date is May 5, 2020. So let's go ahead and put that, and a nice little password. That's correct. Ubuntu. Next. Yeah, you can put, if you have a big hard drive, you can go ahead and if you're going to be using this operating system constantly, you can go ahead and maybe put 100 or 50 megs, or make your disk as big as you like. You can go ahead and select that option right there, next, and finish. Alright, so we've already created our first virtual machine here, and it's going to start going into the process of checking all your disk and making sure it's going to be able to load. So let's give it a little bit of time here. Alright, so the installation is about to begin. So you have to be very patient, as depending on your processor and your machine, the whole installation could take anywhere between 20 minutes to half hour, 15 minutes or so. So depending on your machine and the specs that you have. So just be patient there. Alright, well, the Linux operating system is copying into your drive that you open. So what I like about Ubuntu and any other Linux distro is that it's freeware, so you can definitely download it and not have to pay for it. And Linux is great. I love Linux. And as you can see, we are almost there. Right now it's actually downloading the language packs, so there's really not that much time remaining here. So it's going pretty good. The installation is actually going really good. Just have to give it some time, and it doesn't really take that long actually. Okay, now it's running there through the configuration of your hardware. So everything's going very smooth. All right, this is great. It's going pretty good. No errors or anything. So that's what I like about VMware as well. It's really stable, and it runs great with pretty much anything with either Mac operating systems or Linux or even Windows as well. Any version of Windows XP 7, 8.1, and Windows 10. You can go ahead and do that as well with VMware. It's a great thing to have if you want to go ahead and virtualize your operating systems. Alright, well, it's just about getting there. It's pretty much loading all the configuration, and it's getting there. It's just a quick reboot, and right after that we shouldn't have any more problems loading. So there we go. It's loading here. You just go ahead and give it a couple minutes or so, minute or 30 seconds. Alright, so we finally have our Ubuntu loaded on the virtual machine. So just go ahead and click on your username, and then you have to enter the password there. When you were loading the creating your VMware box, your VMware, I was thinking about VirtualBox there for a second, which is also a great program to go ahead and virtualize your operating system. So let's go ahead and access Ubuntu there for the first time, and there we go. And then right here it'll go through the setup. If you want to go ahead and link your different accounts there, this is just like some security updates and whatnot. And there you go. So this is your Linux operating system, Ubuntu, and this is where you can see a lot of what you have on your operating system right here. And you have a calculator. This is where you're able to see, we created a disk that was 20 gigs. This is where you're able to see your hardware that you have. And then if you want to go ahead and open up your terminal, just click on Control Alt and T. That opens up your terminal here. This is where you can start doing a lot of things right here. And let's go and open up our web browser there. And see, there you go. It's loading really fast actually. Then right here you have your LibreOffice, your calculation sheet, your writing, that's your version, sort of like Word. This will be like your Excel. This will be kind of like your PowerPoint, and your different software there. You have your calendar. Then let's go to your settings. Appearance, you can change your themes right here. And see, that's about it right there. I mean, it's this particular video was mainly done for the purpose of knowing how to install it. Now, I do plan on making other Linux videos. You can go ahead and change your wallpaper here. I do plan on making other Linux videos where we can go ahead and talk a little bit more about the commands and how to work a little bit more with the terminal and everything. So that should be about it right there. That's the installation right here, and as you can see, this is my Windows 10 machine, and then we'll go back to our Linux. So it'll be a cool, fun way to have two operating systems. So I just wanted to go ahead and share this with you out there to go ahead and know how to install Ubuntu on your VMware on Windows 10, and I think it's a great option to have. So let's go and shut this off right here now. The sudo stands for super user. So let's go ahead and there's a million commands for Linux, but we'll go ahead and get into that on another video, and I'll go ahead and make a video on different basic Linux commands, and then we'll go on there. I think it'll be pretty cool. We can do a couple of those videos for basic, intermediate, and advanced commands as well. So just put that right there, and then if you want to go ahead and shut it, reboot it, let's say in 10 minutes or so, you can go ahead and put something like that. And let's say if you want to go ahead and restart it in 10 minutes, that'll be the command right there. Or if you want to go ahead and reboot right away, just go ahead and type that just like that right there, as it is, and then it'll ask you for your password. You enter it, and there you go. Okay, well, here we go again. It's rebooting again. So yeah, I really wanted to go ahead and get this video out there for you guys and show you guys how to go ahead and virtualize your Ubuntu on. Log in again, and there we go. So alright, well, I hope this was actually interesting for you. I hope you like it. If you have any questions or anything, hit me up, and thank you very much for watching. See you on the next video.